watching SKST Radio.
Well, welcome to SKST Radio, and you tuned into SKST Radio with the Dream Team. We got the Dream Team here. We got Aisha there. Hey, girlie, in Dallas, Texas.
Hey.
And yeah, of course, you know, it's friends, so we got friends here. We got Mr. and Mrs. Trophy in the house.
Hey.
Long time coming. So I am so excited to have these guys here. I know you guys go a long way back, and I just met them in 2019. And Aisha, I think you saw the furniture store when you came to town a couple months ago and fell in love with the furniture. I got another friend here from out of town. She fell in love with the furniture. Come on, Steve, tell us how you guys get this going.
Oh, when we got started, in the beginning, when we was just hustling. We was doing all types of things like cutting hair, doing hair, working for the city, and all that. And then partner of mine that had needed to figure out a way to get some money. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He started telling me, like, look, man, I'm in a band, whoop, whoop. And then that's when he had, I had told him about Craigslist. This was like 2011. And he was like, I would do it, but who's going to help me? Because out here in the military town, when people go to move, they throwing out brand new stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we'll take his pickup truck, go get all this stuff, and then post it. We'll sell it before we even can get it back to my house.
Dang.
Yeah, and then he ended up moving to Richmond, but people were still calling my phone. So then I just picked it up and kept it going.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's how we got started. We started off in front of my house, and then it went to the flea market. From the flea market, then we expanded like that.
Wow. So you already had a location before you came to military, though, right?
Yes.
So you
That's
already,
location,
your baby, your first home.
Yeah.
So
we turning that location into something else, something special.
Okay, nice.
Coming soon.
All right, look at that. Yeah. We gonna have the scoop on some stuff too, y'all.
Yeah.
So what I want to know is, you guys have been doing this. When did you meet this little thing here?
Well, I met her in middle school.
But he was not worried about me in middle school, y'all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we got back. Well, we got back acquainted more when what was it, 2015? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
We were both promoting in the club.
Yeah, we were both promoting in the club, and then one thing led to the next, and I ain't let her go since.
Oh wow!
What club was that at?
That was Broadway.
Okay.
Yeah. Shout out to Broadway.
Shout out to Broadway. Me and my girls had a happy hour that we were promoting, and he had like one of the biggest nights there. So I walked up to him and said, "Look, you need to come to my happy hour."
All right.
That was it.
All right. You know, they always say behind a successful man, there's a woman that's pushing him, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in my book, even though he got started on his own, I feel like this lady helped elevate the stuff that he was doing.
Yeah.
And so, how did you start working with Stephen?
Well, I actually was in real estate for 8 years. I started off as a transaction coordinator, and then I became office manager for 2 prominent real estate companies in the area. So in the midst of me promoting my happy hour at the club, and then doing that, and once me and Steve got together, every day I would get off work and I would come to the flea market, and I would help him out with his business, and I would be selling while I was at work, selling furniture and everything, to the point where they were like, "You have to put your phone up, you gotta focus." And one thing led to another, and I decided to leave my corporate America job and full time, 100% with me.
Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. Now, so Kurt, what's your history with Steve?
I knew Steve way before furniture.
Yeah.
I knew him literally, Steve been in Norfolk all your life.
All my life.
So, I met Steve by way of a producer that I had under my wing, which was like Steve's brother, a guy named Pete Rock.
Yeah.
And Pete had kept telling me about his brother named Steve, and I was like, "Man, I ain't trying to hear about your brother." Everybody said he had a brother cousin, somebody rap. He's like, "Nah, man, Steve, he got it." I said, "Okay." So Steve came and he said that, he played me a little record, and because I'm real hard on folks when it comes to music. So I was like, "Bro, you kind of got something, but this ain't it."
Right.
And I'm talking, I have never seen someone move as fast as he moved. He came to me a week later with a hit. And it's literally like he took everything I said and went and put it together like a puzzle. So when he came back to me, he's playing me this record, and it was undeniable. And so before you know it, I started shopping it around. It was all over the radio. Before you know it, he was the household name. Like everybody knew him as Big Steve, the Ghetto Trophy. So a lot of his, because he's always had this tenacity and this, I want to say, an aggressive hustle. Like he wasn't like a regular hustler. He's an aggressive hustler. Like he gonna get up, get to it, whatever way, by whatever means. So I feel like he took a lot of what he did musically and adopted that with furniture. Because everything is a product. Music's a product, furniture's a product.
Exactly.
He found a lane where, in hip hop it's congested. Everybody want to be a rapper. Everybody ain't trying to sell furniture.
Right.
But guess what? The product margin is a whole lot better than furniture. Than music. You better bet it. You can't finance no album.
Right.
I'm very, very proud of him and thankful to be able to witness the evolution. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Well, that's interesting. So now, moving fast forward, where you are now, you also have a nonprofit.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
Okay, Trophy Cares, where we really focus on entrepreneurship in the community. Because, if we can stop kids from just living it, feeling like they don't have, but teaching them how to get it, that alone gonna bring down the poverty and crime. You know what I'm saying? Because the most people that do crime is the ones that's that's not making money.
Right.
So we teach them how to make money, teaching them the right way, and it's been helping. We've seen quite a few changes in a lot of kids that we brought in the game and taught them, and just like we just did event, the girl Lele.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we had some of the kids that we've been mentoring come out and work with us. And you can just tell that just by being around bosses is clicking to them. Versus like I grew up, both of my parents was employees, you know what I'm saying? So I grew up and it was like you gotta go to school, get a good job. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you gotta get the child always out of their mindset to get a job. Because sometimes we could be just around with geniuses all day that definitely got it to open up their own business and start their own. You know what I mean? So we got to instill it in our kids, and that's what we do.
Right. And speaking of instilling in the kids,
yes.
your daughter actually got a graduation gift. What was that graduation gift?
She got a store.
A store.
Yeah, she got a store inside Military Circle Mall. Yes, limited edition. Shout out to limited edition.
So what type of products does she sell?
She does all artwork on all types of clothes and shoes, but she mostly known for her shoes though. Like she a beast. Like I can draw, and not like that. She can draw. She can draw. And then she consistent. Me, I could probably make a pair for like me, you. We chilling, and then I'm done with it. But her, she keep on going.
Yeah. I'm kind of like that. I'll start something and then
let me
be
like once it become a headache, I'm like, no, I'm good.
Nice. But then you have a marketing firm.
Yes, I have Marketing Media, and what we do is help businesses and events around the area upgrade their business. And we do that with we create jingles for businesses to be on the radio. I help you with consultation as far as how we can get up and going and have everybody know your name. And one of the special things with Marketing Media is we specialize in digital billboards. We just actually had Yandy Smith. She just reposted a digital billboard that we just did for the Square Bag Company.
Right.
So that's Marketing Media. We just basically focus on just uplifting your business and your brand. And a great example is how we got to this. Like we go full out as far as promoting our business and letting everybody know this is where you need to come get furniture. So that's the game plan for all businesses.
Well, can I make the announcement?
Yeah.
So not that one, this other one. Not that one. So I got two. Okay. So the one that I'm excited about, Trophies has agreed to be sponsorship of SKST Radio.
Yes.
And so we're very excited to have him on board as our sponsor. And we'll be showing their commercials and things like that. And we also will be advertising their name at the bottom of all the interviews on the other shows as well. So I'm very proud to say that we have a nice sponsor for our show. So we're growing. God is blessing us. And so thank you for that. Thank you wholeheartedly, both you guys. I know I know she had to buddy you up. So we got that, and then we have another announcement, and I am so proud. They're getting married.
Yeah.
So how did that come about? Come on.
Okay, we were in Mexico one day, and I knew it was gonna happen.
How you said we was in Mexico one day? Like,
We want to cruise.
He was hinting to saying, "I'm gonna marry you, girl." You know, Steve. The joke if you know. And randomly, we're in a cabana.
No, it was close to
the last day, and we really enjoyed ourselves. So we were just trying to get our lives together in the cabana, and "Gonna marry me, girl." And I was like, "Okay, yeah, of course." My ring. Well, this was the cake right here.
Oh, wow. You got some rocks over there. Wait a minute, put that to the camera. Look at these rocks.
Oh, yeah. So that's how we came. And he proposed.
Were you scared? Were you nervous? Did you know? Did you think he was for real or playing? Or?
Well, I knew he was for real once I saw that ring. I was like, "Oh, so we're not playing this time."
Believing.
yeah. But I mean, I was excited, happy, and I just knew it was gonna happen anyway. Because I mean, I feel like God makes no mistakes. So with our union and the great things that we brought, that came out of us just being together, it was gonna be
right. So what about you? What made you decide this is the time? This is what I'm gonna make it happen?
Cause we really like, we all got past and we done seen the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And it was just nobody could compare. Being real, like it was like that. Because when you dating, you run into a lot of people that's just showing you their what I call it, their representative. You see what I'm saying? You mean a lot of representatives. And then once you get to really know them, you can't run fast enough away from them. You know what I'm saying? But
right.
with her, it was a lot less to deal with on the messy level. And then she listened to, like one story we didn't tell, but when she had her happy hour, like she would listen to the game I give her.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And that's everything when somebody know where they're going. You know what I mean? Because you want to be with somebody that understands where they're going in life. Not somebody that's going to have y'all here, you just running everywhere. You understand the plan, and somebody that's with you, that's down for you to go with the plan. That's all I need.
And that was one of the major things I found very attractive about Steve, because I've always considered myself headstrong, but for someone to tell me, well, let me give you an example. I'm going into a meeting with the people who had who gave me access to the happy hour, and I wasn't quite happy about a couple things. So I'm talking to him, I'm gonna say this, this, and this. He was like, "Gonna say what?" I'm like, "I'm gonna say this, this, and this." He was like, "You got time right now?" I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Get a piece of paper and a pencil." Everything he said. So I told my friends before we went to this happy hour, just follow me. I'm gonna be the one spearheading this. And went in there and said everything. They gave me everything we wanted plus more. It might be kind of small. I have to stick by him a little bit, and I felt like he had my best interest at heart. And okay, I might see what he's talking about. 6 years later.
That's beautiful.
So what's the future now? We know we're gonna get married. We know that we have a date set.
Yes, October 16th.
Oh, wow.
Y'all in the beginning,
Yeah.
Then we having we having our engagement party.
Black Excellence Brunch, celebrating the wedding of the trophy.
Yeah.
Hashtag meet the trophy. That's it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like it.
I love it.
Marketing girl,
That's what we're doing. But coming up next, we do have a special
What's called the spot? It's gonna be a museum, and it's just gonna be tight, y'all. But it's dedicated to the whole 7 cities. It's gonna be selfie stations, all 7 cities, and then we have one set that's called the Man Cave, where we represent all the sports memorabilia and people that ever did anything from Virginia. Cowboys fan too, but this for VA because we the closest commercial business to the airport. So when people come in town or leaving out of town, we want to make sure
Give
they
them
leave.
something
That's
to-
right. They
yeah.
know where they came. You know what I'm saying?
So it'd be the Virginia Urban Cultural Museum.
That's what it's called.
I love it. Absolutely love it.
Yes, Virginia Urban Culture Museum.
Like,
And then the spot.
it reminds me of like the trap.
Oh yeah, no, that's exactly something like that for sure. Yeah, we got
Everybody got to go through the same music videos are shot in there.
Yeah.
And all that. Yeah, that's gonna be big.
Wow.
Exactly.
Great idea.
And then we have a large back, with patio and
Yeah.
seating, so people can come through with field trips for the kids.
Yeah.
For the schools or even adults can come and utilize it as far as lounging, as far as just videos and things of that nature. And it's very large.
Sounds like a nice place to go out on the day.
It
Yeah,
is.
that's another thing. That's another thing because I love a good date. So yeah.
Yeah, I like it. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Love it. So you guys are moving and shaking. So what motivates you?
To be real with y'all, I always been free. I mean, you know me too. Like I'm being real with my family and the money. Cause money take money to take
Money
care of my
moving.
family. I'm just being real.
Yeah, well, that's what it's all about.
Jeez, we got kids. We got 2 grown and 3 teenagers. And I tell you, you ain't got money in this day and time, you gotta have money.
Right.
It's
That's for
expensive by the
sure.
day, so.
Back to school coming up, all that. It's a lot. It's a lot. You gotta make that money.
Yeah, you do. So what type of inspiration can you give someone who's actually interested in doing what you do or getting started the way you got started?
Oh, stay 10 toes down. Always know nothing happens overnight. And you're only gonna get what you put in. And the main thing I always say, hustle beats talent. Hustle beats talent when talent don't hustle. Because a lot of people can have it, right? But if you ain't out here doing it, you just like, for instance, anything with business. You know what I'm saying? You can sell hair, literally. But if don't nobody know you sell hair, how much hair you selling?
There you go.
We get out here every day, shake hands, kiss babies, pass out flowers, go talk to strangers. You got to do all that in order to be successful starting out a business.
You have to be able to put your feet to the pavement. You can't expect for things to come to you. You have to be able to get up and get it and grind. We do that every single day. And we call it making plays, but not only just making plays for our family, but so that we can provide for other families as well. Trophies we got because we actually employ, we're responsible for 2 families. You get what I'm saying? So anything that we do that isn't right is going to be a reflection, not just on us and our family, but other people as well. So you have to be able to wake up with a mindset of going to get it. That's what we do every day.
For sure.
I know from the little time that I've been here that you guys have been a pillar for the community. Kurt, what is your take about being from the area, knowing these guys?
It's beautiful and refreshing to see reciprocated energy. Steve found him, as the Bible would say, a good thing, a wife that brings that same energy. So I can only imagine what the future holds. You know what I'm saying? A union where you got 2 marketing eye minds under one roof, going to bed at night saying, "Hey, honey, so what do you think about such and such?" You know what? I thought about such and they get to execute.
That's
all the
how
time.
wake up. For sure.
I think that I think the area is blessed to have the trophies. Because it's no longer just the ghetto trophy. He's actually the boardroom trophy. From the block trophy to the boardroom trophy. So
that's pretty cool. I'm very honored to meet you guys, to know you guys, to call you fam.
Yes, no doubt, for sure.
It's
And
like,
you've been there for us.
Yes, you have, Ms. Kim. We really appreciate you.
Yes.
We really
that's what
do.
family do. We have to watch that.
For
And so, is there anything else you would like for the public to know about community-wise or things that you guys are striving for? Any help that you can use for the nonprofit?
Yes. If you want to donate or anything, you can donate towards the CARES Act, the Trophy Trophy Cares. We'll be also with the spot. It'll also be members Because what we was going through with the Winter Circle, what something we didn't even talk about. Winter Circle
let's
is
talk about that.
yes, Winter Circle. What we do is basically a group of like-minded individuals. That means not just people that own their own business. You can work for somebody else, but you have to have a like-minded to push forward, take care of your family, take care of your community. That's what we stand on. You know what I'm saying? To work together to push forward for us all. You know, but a lot of people was coming asking how could they join. And I just tell people, you are a winner anyway, you know. But now we really have a place where we can call home more like the museum. In the back, we have like a lounge type area that's amazing. Like y'all gotta come through and see it. You know, then you'll see what we're working on and you'll see the vision. But if anything, yeah, that's where they can help for sure. Because putting this together is real. It's real, y'all. I ain't no front. It's real.
For sure. Absolutely.
Sure. But yeah, it's coming together and it's doing the stuff.
Good. Wow, I love it. So how can people get in contact with you guys?
Okay, well, you can get in contact with us with Trophies We Got the Goods, VA on Facebook. We also have a website, www.trophygoodsva.com. Also, Steve is at the Ghetto Trophy. I am Mrs. Trophies to you. Marketing I Media on all social media panels. Trophy Cares on all social media panels, and the Winner Circle on all social media panels.
You know?
Right.
And shout out to our kids, youngest in charge, limited edition, and Shook by Shaka.
Michaela.
Yes, and Michaela.
Yeah.
All our kids got their own like little business thing they doing, and like we just want to tell them too, like we're proud of y'all, and we're proud of everybody that's doing their thing. If you, like I said, you're looking out for your family and your community. We proud of you because we stand by you.
Well, so I didn't introduce this lady to you. She is our psychic.
Oh, okay.
And then she also gives good inspiration.
Oh,
so
okay, cool.
this is Aisha.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing? Good morning.
I've been listening to you guys, and it's funny because I usually have a collective message for the group and then also have a guest message, but you said everything I had to say. It's the first time in show history that, I usually get with the spirit before the show to see what the show is going to be about. So, I would have a message to give, but you guys talked about it. You already talked about it. Passion and hustle and drive and putting it out there. And amazing. That's all I have to say. Keep doing what you're doing. I'll be in touch because I got a business too.
That's what's up.
All right.
That basically everything that you shared was the message for the day, about putting yourself out there and basically being the author of your own fate. Your thoughts create your reality, and you have to act on it. So when your thoughts create your reality, you have to actually physically do. And so when those two things marry, you have a recipe for success. So that's the message for the day.
Nice. Thank you. Okay, so we got one more thing I want to show Trophies. I'm scared because I might mess up. But if I mess up, y'all know it's live. Y'all know it's me. So we'll try to show them the video real quick. And it's going to be cool. Y'all going to like it. Let's see.
Oh my God, babe. This bed is so simple.
Okay, so let me get back. I knew I was going to do this, y'all. I'm slow at this. There we go. Okay, so that's not quite the commercial that I really know Steve for, but Steve, just so people know, Steve in Millennium too, they will get out there and they will make their own commercials. Yeah. So like if they got a brand new bed, Steve will be out there in his little shorts or his in the bathroom. Yeah. And so they would be doing their own commercials. So when they're talking about making it hustle happen and get out there and get it, they actually do it. And I'm like, that is cute. That it's cute. Yeah, we had a radio ad at one time.
Yeah.
So they're out there. They're out there.
We're
So
actually doing one
Shout out
today.
to Pretty Boy too. Shout out to Pretty Boy because everywhere we go, people be like trophy.
what about that? I didn't know
Yeah.
Pretty Boy was
Well,
doing that.
they obviously we all have a relationship, and he did pretty up, and we went to the studio one day, and I mean, trophies. I can't do it, but yeah. And the crazy thing is that commercial, it actually benefited us in more ways than one because yes, Steve broke bread and looked out, but more importantly, it dominated the airwaves here to the point where people thought it was a song. A lot of people were like, man, I love that trophy song.
Yeah.
That's a commercial. That's a jingle.
I didn't know
So
that.
we've had so many other people reach out, hey man, can we get a jingle like that? I can't give you one like that, but we can do something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't take my man's swag, but so it's been beneficial on all parties, So it's been a great spot. And shout out to 87.7 FM, Hot 102.1, and the whole squad over there. So.
Yes.
Sure, fans.
No doubt.
Yeah.
So as we start wrapping up, I want to say from my point of view, I'm proud of you guys.
Thank you.
And I'll always be in your corner.
Thank you.
And I know this is my new little brother here, newly adopted brother.
Very proud
And
of y'all,
then my
man.
baby sister there in Dallas. And so I thank you guys for supporting us. And, I did this 10 years ago.
Man.
And Aisha was there, the other teams in Dallas, and everybody came back. And I'm like, it was kind of like, well, it's a new world, it's a new time, why not? And I was Block Talk Radio then. So I am just still in aha about how things transpired and how things started growing. And even with my current position where I am now, my job's getting ready to send me to Florida. And and the new company came, took over, and look at me now. So I'm still here. I'm still able to do the show. I got my little brother now. I feel like I have family here.
You about to move to Florida?
No,
I was.
I was.
I was.
Y'all should have seen her too.
I haven't talked to y'all in a while. I'm the new Miss Shaton now.
Okay. She y'all was like, hold up. Bad enough we got the news. They about to demo. Now you too.
So that's what I'm saying. I feel the love. I do feel the love
Y'all
here in
should
Virginia.
see her. Oh my God. Listen, Aisha will tell y'all for a good solid month, she was on pins and needles. And I'm talking, she literally was like, it could be any day now. She was all, I say, listen, it's too many amazing things happening around all of us for you to be pulled. I'm telling you, I can't tell you exactly what's going to happen, but I know you're a pivotal part of what I'm doing. She's a pivotal part of what y'all are doing, and so many others. So I say, you know what? There's no way for, just looking at my life, the things that have manifested and opened up, it's no way that you're going to get pulled.
Yeah.
I can't tell you exactly what, and Aisha was saying the same thing, girl, you're going to be fine. Next thing I know, she in the position of the positions over there. And she ain't seen none of that coming. I don't think I'm qualified. Girl, look, what the universe got for you, what God got for you is for you. It ain't about your qualifications. It's about what
They both was getting on me.
Oh, man.
I'm in tears. I'm like looking for a job, and I'm like, I don't want to move. But I did have a job, and I'm proud that my old company saw the value to want to keep me with them.
Yeah.
But then also the city saw the value, and the new company that hired me saw the value. And I didn't even know all that was in play because I actually interviewed for the job, for a different job with the company I'm with. Didn't realize that they were going to be taking over the mall. They never said anything.
and created a position for her.
Never
Isn't it
said
crazy
anything.
how things work?
I thought I was going to be a property manager. I thought I was going to be on the 11th floor, renting out apartments and all kinds of stuff, That ain't what God had planned for me.
Yeah, he makes no mistakes. So,
That's true. So I'm blessed to be here. I'm blessed that we've got SKST up and going. This has always been my favorite spot because this is what I like doing. I like giving back to the community. I like being able to help small businesses. I like being able to help celebrities get the word out to the locals because how do they reach us? Because their marketing people don't reach us like that. But to get in the trenches with the community, that's me. That's who they have to let outlet. I mean, we did a good interview the other day with a guy who went to India, and he did a whole thing for 11 years from this girl was 9 till she was 21, and hawking little kids actually on the beach making a living for their families. You see that?
That's good.
So yeah, so he did a family, and I interviewed him on Thursday. I did the video, the movie, but I cried. I mean, I was just sitting there just crying like a baby because he was there for those people. You know, he helped get their house up and going. And he wasn't rich. He's in Canada. You know, he didn't have a lot of money, but he continued and he did the GoFundMe to kind of help get them going. And, you know, stuff like that. People need to hear and see what type of things people are actually doing in the community. Like what you're doing with your trophy cares, like what you're doing with our hero. You know, people need to know that. And I'm always going to be on the soapbox because if I believe in it, I'm going to do whatever I can to help support that. And so it's good. It's a good feeling. It's good to be able to be in this position where I can give back to the community. So anyway, I said all that to say thank you guys.
No problem. Thank you for inviting us. And I'm glad you didn't go to Florida.
I'm glad too. I'm glad too.
Fit.
I'm home, and so look at you.
Yes, I mean, my bad, y'all. I don't mean to do that. I made sure we got here. I was making sure because we had a long night, and I was like, man, we got.
You were here. I'm proud. I am proud. My baby brother's on time.
Yeah.
I had a long night too, so
yeah.
We in the building now.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
Okay, well, guys, we're gonna wrap this show up. Another successful show. I want to thank all you audience out there. Please go to our YouTube, like, subscribe, and share. If you know anyone that needs furniture, mattresses, the mattresses are on sale.
Yes.
Tell them about the mattresses.
$100 mattress sale is still going down at Military Circle Mall inside of Trophies and Trophy Cares. We also got a sale going on right now for back to school up until September 1st. You get a twin mattress frame and dresser just for $100.
Ooh.
Then we also got the twin mattress frame, 2 nightstands, and a dresser for $250. So when they say, you know, you better grab a deal while you can, let's get it.
It's going fast.
It's going fast.
And I got my eye on something white over there at Trophy, so I'll be talking about that pretty soon. Okay, guys, this wraps up the show. I want to thank everyone for being here. I want to thank all you guys for being a part of the show. And y'all all wave goodbye. And I'll sign us off. Goodbye. Thank you, Miss Aisha. We'll see you next time.